Hey Busy Bees, it's Zung! Fall is right around the corner, and even though the weather doesn't really feel like it yet, I'm starting to crave those cozy drinks that makes me feel all warm and fuzzy inside, like the pumpkin spice latte. But today I have 3 super fun and super easy drinks for you. We're making a pumpkin spice cookie butter latte, a Mexican mocha, and a chocolate hazelnut latte. All of these are super decadent and really easy to make. Be sure to subscribe below if you want to see more videos, and let's get started. First, we're gonna make the pumpkin spice cookie butter latte. This was inspired by my 2 favorite drinks, pumpkin spice and cookie butter latte. I thought they would pair really well together, so I mashed them together. In my saucepan on medium-high heat, I'm gonna add about a tablespoon of pumpkin puree. Next, I have a tablespoon of cookie butter. The cookie butter I'm using is by BISCOFF, but it's the same thing as the Trader Joe's cookie butter. It's also called Speculoos, I think. So all of these work. Half a teaspoon of pumpkin spice mix. Pumpkin spice sells out all the time during the holidays, so if you guys can't find it and want to do a DIY version, it's super easy. It's just cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, and allspice. We'll mix it together into a paste, and then we'll pour in 1 to 1.5 cups of milk, depending on our mug size. Finally, a teaspoon of brown sugar just to sweeten it all up. With my whisk, I'm gonna go in and give it a good mix just until the milk starts to steam. Perfect. Smells nice and pumpkin-y. Here I have some coffee beans, and ta-da! It's ground into a medium coarse grind. Now to pull the coffee shot. I love using my Vietnamese coffee filter here because it's compact, portable, and all you need are coffee grounds and hot water. I grew up with my dad making Vietnamese coffee with this thing every morning, and it was super strong. So I thought, I'm gonna adopt this and use it in my coffee too. I'll place the filter on top of the mug, pour in 2 tablespoons of coffee grounds, and I'll just tamp it down. I'll pour in some hot water all the way to the top and let it drip. Perfect. Now I'll pour in my steaming hot pumpkin spice cookie butter milk. And then to make it extra decadent, I'm gonna add a mountain of whipped cream. Garnish it with some BISCOFF cookie crumbs, and then I'll just stick in a whole cookie for decoration. Ta-da! Here's a fun fact. Did you guys know that cookie butter is made out of these biscuits here? They are super good, and they're called BISCOFF, Europe's favorite cookie with coffee. They are really good with coffee, and for some reason they're always served on planes. I love them though. Let's give it a try! Isn't it beautiful? This just feels like fall right here. The pumpkin spice, of course. Who doesn't love pumpkin spice? I'm obsessed. And the cookie butter just gives it like that extra depth and warmth that I love. And these cookies are perfect with coffee anyways, so it's like a match made in heaven. You guys have to try this. Okay, but moving on, I have another delicious recipe for you. The Mexican mocha latte. It has a spicy kick that you're gonna love. Now, in our mug, we're gonna add in 1 tablespoon of cocoa powder, half a teaspoon of cinnamon, a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder. The chili powder really brings out the cocoa flavor, giving it lots of depth. And 2 teaspoons of powdered sugar. We'll give it a good mix, and then we'll add our coffee. Tamp it down, pour some hot water, and let it drip. Once it's done, I'll remove the coffee filter, and then I'll mix the cocoa mixture and coffee together. Mix, mix, mix. Perfect. Now I'll pour in some steamed milk. add some whipped cream just because it just tastes so good with whipped cream. And then I'll give it a nice sprinkling of cinnamon on top. Now let's give this one a try. This one is so unique and it's delicious. The chili powder and cinnamon brings out the flavor of the chocolate, and it's not spicy at all. It just has this really unique spice. Have you guys ever had Mexican hot chocolate before where the chocolate flavor is just really intense? That's how this is. It's so good. If you guys have never tried this combination before, I highly recommend it. This is perfect for one of those rainy, cold mornings. Oh, I feel so warm and cozy. Okay, now we have our last one. We're using a popular sweet ingredient that everyone loves. It's chocolate hazelnut latte. In our mug, I'm gonna add a heaping tablespoon of the chocolate hazelnut spread. So I can't call it Nutella latte because I'm not using Nutella, but instead I'm using this Italian hazelnut spread with cocoa. It's legit and it's so good in this recipe. Then I'll add 1 teaspoon of cocoa powder just to kick up the chocolatey flavor, half a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a pinch of salt just to balance it all out. Now with my coffee filter, I'll add my coffee grounds, tamp it down, pour some more hot water, and I'll let it do its thing. Here's a tip for the Vietnamese coffee filter. The coarser the grind, the faster and less concentrated your coffee drip is gonna be. The finer the grounds, the slower the drip, and way stronger coffee you're gonna get. I like it in between. All done. Now again with my spoon, I'll just stir it all together to mix it up, and then I'll pour in my steamed milk. Look at all of the tidbits come together. For this one, since it's already decadent, I'm just gonna add a layer of foam on top. If you guys wanna learn 3 extra easy ways to foam up your milk, I have a video for that too. I'll put it right over here. Perfect. Finally, I'll sprinkle over a little bit more cocoa powder on top just to give it some color, and now I'll give it a try. It's chocolatey, hazelnutty, exactly what you think Nutella in a cup would taste like. Oh, not Nutella, chocolate hazelnut in a cup would taste like. It's so decadent and delicious. All 3 of these lattes will get you out of bed on those cold fall mornings when you just can't get up and face the world. It's a dessert and a jolt all in one. So tell me which one of these lattes was your favorite by commenting below. And you guys also please check out my vlog. I'm starting it back up again. I'm only gonna do about once a week for now, but I had a fun adventure in LA that I can't wait to share with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. Bye!